Schlittman, and I currently live in Normal, Illinois, with two fabulous little boys, my husband. Let's see what else you want to know about. I work at Country Financial. Love being a part of working with our school that my children go to, and just living life and having fun.
Down here, can you think back of what was it like coming from, you said, Podunk, Illinois to Normal?
It was very tough. This was like a booming metropolis compared to where I was from, and I was actually the first one in my family to go through a four-year institution, and so that was not an experience anyone had explained to me before that I was familiar with. My roommate was actually a friend from a neighboring town, and that we worked together at a park district before that, so I had someone that I knew, but either went home a lot or had my boyfriend down here a lot just to kind of get assimilated. But it only took me about a semester, and then I became part of a business fraternity at Illinois State University and started to meet a lot of people. And from there it was great. So it just took a little bit. The first semester was rough. I think in terms of the community in Normal, that it's a wonderful place. I didn't see this when I first came here, obviously, because I wasn't thinking of family. I was thinking of ISU and college, but it is a great place to raise a family, and that is what I think this town has done a great job of continuing to build up. This, like the uptown that we have here, for example. I remember when it was the downtown and there wasn't a lot of things here, and my family loves to come up here and just, continue to, there's so many things to do, and that wasn't like this before. It was actually kind of I don't know, I remember kind of being a little bit afraid of coming over in this area when I went to college, just because there was just a few shops here and there, and it wasn't great. So,
wow.
So it's fabulous, completely different place. All the friends that come back here that went to college and are, in different cities and coming back now, they can't believe the change every time that they come back. For the best. That's a good question. What colleges could do to make them feel. I think I would probably have agreed with that in college, outside of the fact of that business fraternity that I was in. Some of the community service things that we did reached out in terms of getting, involved in the community. I don't know if it could be some part of the college that would. There are a number of organizations, and I'm part of the chamber here in town too, who are always looking for opinions, diverse opinions in terms of ages and everything, and the college would be a fabulous place to get that. So I don't know if there is some kind of place at the college who either already does that, but it could help kind of make those connections for students to go into classes, and they wouldn't pay them, but offer them some opportunities to get involved in things like that, or just to be a part and get their voice heard. But I think are some different places. I worked in the Career Counseling Center here at ISU when I was a student there, and just some different places like that that would post different things of events that are going on. I think this Uptown Normal helped with it, because they do a lot of events up here, and students can walk to that and start to be a part of that. And prior to that, I don't think that was always there. Well, another thing, I guess, from our, like I said, I was a part of our parent organization at Prairie Land Elementary, and one of the things we talked about is coming out and using the students to volunteer for things at our school to help us out, but it also would help them get more, how can they find those opportunities, or how can the college reach out to organizations in the community and say, what experiences do you have that you need people for? And then it could be a win-win for both sides. I don't know if there's a board or a website, not a board anymore, right? Social media, something that's put up there that students could go to, like, I think McLean County, last I heard anyway, had a website that was like, if you were interested in volunteering, you could go out there and find something that fit your family and fit your time frame and fit whatever that was. Could the college create something like that
to get them out here?
And then give that access to the students, so students could then figure out, hey, if I want to go do
What's your favorite place to go in Normal?
Oh, girl. Well, let's see. My favorite place in Normal. Well, I have a lot of favorite places. So, one, we're in Emac and Gwillios right now. This is one of my favorite places, as well as next door, kind of the Firehouse Pizza, because what it symbolizes for me is our family. Our family actually, in the summer on every Friday night, they have a kids fun run, and a lot of times it's been at Westland. So we get on our bikes and we ride all the way to Westland to do that, and we come back here then and just sit here and have fun. And a lot of times we get pizza and we come have ice cream. So the Children's Museum is awesome. Just a lot of the family places in Loma, there's so much to be able to do that with having little kids, it's a great place to be.
Tell me your happiest moment.
Well, I have 3 happy moments that I can't split, and that's getting married and each of the births of my 2 sons. I don't think outside of that I don't think I could split the figuring out which one is more, because it's obviously a lot of the answers I've given or things I've talked through is my family.
How have you changed? So think of, Rachel before she was a mom to Rachel now. How has your identity kind of changed? Because in every big milestone in your life, you gotta, acclimate to it and change stuff a little bit. So can you think of yourself back before?
Yes, I can. And I'm trying to think. One of my core values, Rachel, is helping others. Mm-hmm. Everything that I do, my career, obviously the things that I think about is all about helping others. So I think one of the things that changed for me is just my focus on that. Before I was doing a lot more in the community and a lot of those types of things, just in different respects. As a mother, I've changed to doing more of that with my children and whatever is in their realm in terms of that. However, you touched on something there about the identity of a person, and my husband and I are real big on trying to keep our own identity as well. It is an ongoing, constant struggle because I don't know how to say no very well. Mm-hmm. But being a part of your children's life obviously is the most important thing, I think. But you also have to, I think it's very important, being a mother of 2 boys, that I show them that a woman can work and be a very strong, independent person and make a difference in the world. And to appreciate that and to know that you work together as a partnership on everything you do them. I want them to see that and to take that, as they grow in their relationships too. So it's an ongoing balance of being able to tell them, yeah, mom does go out and stay connected with her friends and does have a job and works at and does do those things, but that family is still really important.
What do you think has been your greatest accomplishment so far? Or has it happened yet?
Yeah, that's a good point, Rachel. I don't know. I don't think I have had anything monumental in terms of biggest accomplishments. Sometimes people are like, I wrote a book, or I definitely haven't done any of that. So nothing that stands out quite like that for me, but the things I look at as accomplishments are, do I add value every day in what I'm doing? And just being a mother and a good wife. If my children are happy, they're excelling, they're asking great questions, they're trying to do challenging things in life, that's kind of how I gauge my success. And are the people around me happy and still coming to me for different things that they need?
Are you doing right now what you thought you'd be doing at this age?
No. Quick to tell you, no, I'm not. I actually graduated ISU with a business education degree, a K-12 degree, and went into high school teaching. And somebody said to me a couple of years into it, I could see you in the business field. And I was like, absolutely not. I love teaching. I will never leave teaching. This is all I'm going to do is teach. And I'm not a teacher right now. So no, I never would have guessed. However, I think the reason I'm doing it is I reflect back. I love what I'm doing now, and it's still an element of teaching and coaching in the corporation. But it's because I have followed back to the values that I am truly following what you love to do. I'm a big proponent of following what you like to do because I think it will, you're always happy then, and it leads you, where it leads you, you're not 100% sure, but it leads you to still, what those core things are. I know I want to help people, I know I want to connect with them, build relationships, and it's just a different type of teaching. No detention slips on the table right now, but but no, I would not have guessed that I would be in an organization doing this.
What would you want whoever saw your face to know about you, or some lasting words that you would want to leave if they could only see you and encapsulate everything about you in just a snip of the time?
Did I mention being succinct isn't my strength? No. I would want them to know. Okay, I would want them to know that I love life as a whole, and I think everyone should follow their hearts and do what brings passion to your life.